So have it right. Up the Chelsea, up the Minerals FC. Big up to every single one of you live and locked in. Hope everyone's doing well when in life. First and foremost, I want you all to smash to piece that like button. Smash it right now. If you haven't subscribed to Minerals FC, make sure you do smash that subscribe button as well. And we've got the notification bell, ding dong, let's have it right. So you know when we go live, even though it doesn't make a difference because they love to play games with the Minerals FC. And we've got the Minerals FC Ultras membership, which is down below in the description, along with the extra channel as well. Respect to everyone in here. Salute all the Minerals FC Ultras, all the proper Chelsea. Let's have it right. And shout out to our Chelsea old boys. We see things they'll never see. Let's have it right, which is what we do. Simply on this channel, we see things that they just clearly don't want to see. You know what I'm saying? Because it's clear, it's crystal clear. But let's have it right. Let's get straight into it. It's broken out today via, and I've got it up here, via Fabrizio Romano, the 20 hours a day merchant. Victor Osimhen has accepted to join Galatasaray on loan. Understand Osimhen's now asking for release clause at Napoli to become 75 million instead of 130 million euros. Also wants a break clause for January in case top clubs approach him over a move. Final points to be discussed. It is being put out that he's basically accepting a salary of up to 150 grand. 160 grand a week from Galatasaray for a loan. This is via Sky Sports and obviously via Fabrizio Romano. Let's have it right. 20 hours a day merchant. Whoa, you didn't get your here we go, did you, Fab, on deadline day? No. It's been reported that Chelsea actually offered Osimhen a salary up to 150 grand a week. Thank you very much. Penny pinchers. Didn't want to pay him the big wages. Just didn't want to go there. Didn't want to break the model. 150 grand. And then they're going to, on top, like their cherry, the Clownlake cherry, is, we're going to give you bonuses if we get Champions League football, which we don't look like we are going to get Champions League football. The real reason is Osimhen put the middle finger up to Clownlake with that offer, lowballing him on deadline day. He even rejected 500 grand a week from the Saudi league. Yeah. So it wasn't about the money. But he wants to be valued at what he's got. And he wants salary. He's got his Napoli. He's going to go on loan, Galatasaray. He's got a break in the clause for January so that he can basically get the minutes because he's been exiled at Napoli because, let's have it right, the wig merchant wants a cement boot rat. This is delusion and crazy to me, bruv. Why he wouldn't want Osimhen, but let's have it right. He wants to play it safe with cement boots. You do as you wish, wig merchant, mate. But Osimhen is going to go to Galatasaray. That is the royal mudding of Clownlake. That is the biggest mudding. That basically tells you two things. A, what I said with the salary, that they wouldn't break their wage cap of 150 grand a week. They wanted a loan. He wouldn't accept a loan. His agent wouldn't accept a loan, which tells you he doesn't trust the Clowns, the project, where the club is, that we're going to get Champions League football. And that is the reality where he's accepted a loan at Galatasaray, knowing it's after deadline day. You know, he thought he'd see if Clownlake would pop their cherry. They didn't want to pop their cherry. Like a virgin. We're never going to break the wage structure. So have it right. Because it's all kindergarten FC. So Osimhen, respect to him. Fair play. He doesn't want to come to Chelsea because, let's have it right, you're not going to get the pound notes that he deserves. No one's going to lower their wage structure to come to a club playing Conference League right now, which is absolutely, we're basically in the limelight of being the most toxic club. Behind the scenes, outside, players get exiled left, right and centre, players get mistreated. You know, it's just the gaffers a yes man. Everything's a shambles, bruv. You know, absolute shambles. The fan base is a shambles, which we're going to get onto in this video. So make sure you do smash the like button while you're here. But the Clownlake project is what's been announced today. That Angelo, the player that they bought, loaned out to Strasbourg, has just signed with Al Nassr for 12.6 million. I mean, that is an amazing deal for Clownlake. And that's a here we go. Literally, they have made how much profit on this player, bruv, in literally a season? That's the model, mate. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the model. This guy was being propped. He came from pre-season last year. He was meant to be this guy. We're going to keep him in the team. Everyone's twerking for this guy, thinking he's going to be the next bloody Hazard or something. You know what I'm saying? This is outright delusion in the fan base. That's the model there. He's gone. It's also been announced as well that Chukwuemeka all of a sudden and Cassidy are part of Enzo Maresca's plans and in the squad. No, let's have it right. They weren't. They tried to flog both of them off. They tried to flog Chukwuemeka off for 45, 50 million. No one would pay the money, and it would have been a fantastic deal for Clownlake because they would have made massive profit on a player that's depreciated on 80 million on the transfer they bought him, and he's on 100 grand a week. Let's have it right. So yeah, you're stuck. You're lumbered. We've got players that are surplus to requirements by this gaffer, and he's now got to put these in the squad now. Good luck, Enzo Mascara. Good luck, mate. So yeah, what's happening with Chilwell, by the way? Because you managed to get Trev Chalobah off the books for one season at least on loan with no obligation to buy. Let's have it right. And Sterling, you're paying 50% of his wages to go to Arsenal and strengthen rivals. Fantastic. And this leads me on to, let me just reiterate something here, right? Chelsea were ready to offer Osimhen a salary of 150 grand a week. Now, that's not a loan, mate. That is a permanent deal. A permanent deal. That's disgraceful. That's an insult to Osimhen. That's an insult. Absolute insult. So, yeah, where's the ambition, mate? Where's the so-called, we want to copy the Real Madrid model. We want to copy Man City. And look at Haaland at Man City, but you don't want to get a striker. Instead, you're giving Jackson a 2-year contract extension to take him 2033. And that's meant to be our main guy, our gunman. The gunman that, let's have it right, was firing blanks yesterday after getting his opener. When it came to the crunch and to be clinical, win the game, he fired blanks, bro. You know, just like aiming at slosh pot wet. He just misses every time, bro. That's why he keeps going for more. But it is what it is, you know. And people are propping this Jackson after disrespecting our legend John Obi Mikel as well. Lovely, very classy, telling our legend to shut up and stop talking shit when he's not. He's been proven right yet again. From our game on Sunday, what we doing here? To draw against Crystal Palace, a team that hasn't drawn against us since 1995. Oh, fantastic. Chelsea are back, they're all saying, when we beat Wolves. And then we lost to the part-time plumbers and electricians and plasterers who scored more open play goals in those 2 legs than we did. But we went through an aggregate. Let's have it right. And we should do. You know what I'm saying? Look at all the money we spent. Look at that. Look at the elite minerals in this team. It's unbelievable. This squad is unbelievable. The 35, 40 players we got in now. So we've addressed that. Now, it also brings me on to, I'm just going to put this here before we go on to the main event. Egbali, the Serie match in 2022, which I've spoken about countless times because I know what these clans are all about. We think there's a path to controlling labour costs and still producing a winning product using data, using the multi-club, beachhead, streamlined system. Brighton spends 10% of our payroll, wins almost as much, and is a very stable mid-market, mid-table, very profitable club. Fantastic. He also said that the club, and I have to state this clearly, the club was not very well managed on a footballing level and on a marketing global scale. Yeah, mate, you're a long way from Starbucks, mate. Literally, a long way from. Where have you been, mate? What did Roman Abramovich just come and blow some money and just twiddle his thumbs? No, mate, he won the lot. We're the most dominant team in the last 18 years. Literally took down Manchester United, Arsenal's, and all these teams, bruv. We were basically the most feared team. We were the most feared team by Barcelona when they had Messi, Xavi, Iniesta, bruv. Busquets, one of the greatest Barcelona teams, feared Chelsea. They couldn't sleep at night when they knew they had to play Chelsea. What are we now? Everyone's lapping it up. Everyone wants to play Chelsea now. But it leads me on to, it's been announced by Toothpick Jacobs, Peter Clare has been appointed Chelsea's new Director of Entertainment, heading up brand new department So it's a brand new department. Let's have it right. Brand new. We got a brand new department by Clownlake. He will oversee social media, website, and video production teams, and joins from IMG. IMG, let's have it right. We're hitting the whole music industry, media industry. It's Hollywood, it's Golden Globes, it's got to be blockbuster, guys. Let's get Argyle up. Let's take down the Chelsea crest in the stadium, and let's put our advertiser Argyle and have all these actors in the dugout while the game's going on. While we're charging £5 a ticket for certain games, and why we've increased prices on absolutely everything at Chelsea Football Club. So now we've got what the real project's about is branding. It's marketing, it's making money, it's monetization, mate. It's not about success. It's not about building a team, a super youth team to win, because they've dismantled that team. Well, for the last 2 years and 5 transfer windows, they've been literally gutting, stripping, buying, selling, and still haven't built an elite core in our football team. Fantastic work, Clownlake. What's everyone backing? I'm asking. What's everyone backing here? What are you so confident about? So, I want to bring up two little wrong-ins, as usual. There's so many of them in the game. So many. We got the fake Benson and Hedges pack of salmons. Let's have it right. And we've got the failed actor Jennings. Let's have it right. How we doing, mate?
Greetings from Centre Parks, by the way. That's the background. I hope you're all well. This is just ridiculous, though, isn't it?
It is ridiculous. It's flying about everywhere. But all of a sudden, he's gone from landing minerals, exposing the true narrative, except he's very he's very put it all on Meatloaf Bowley. I would do anything for pound notes and experience. We ain't buying that. It was all that. No, it's Barley. It's Clownlake. It's the Free Ring Circus. As that sticker says down there on the back screen, you know what I'm saying? The influential Clownlake. You know what I'm saying? So have it right. But he's come out, and all of a sudden he's sort of watered down on that since the Wolves game, and he's brought out a video now that's come to my attention, and it's all agenda on Enzo Mascara now. What's he doing? Why is he making all these decisions? I don't understand it. Well, you clearly do, mate. You clearly do. I don't understand why he's making these subs and this and that. It's all down to him, and it's his mistakes. Listen, is it the same as this, Rory? Is it the same as Tuchel out? Is it the same as Potter out now? What's it what? And Poch, for that matter. And you want Bowley out. So what are you blaming the gaffer for? What for? It's a weak argument. It's a pointless video, mate. I know it's for all the clicks and keep the momentum, the algorithm, and I get all that. You know, that's the way the game is. But let's have it right, Jennings. Yeah? Keep on it, Sam. Get on that TalkSport like a proper little brown envelope minion and push out the true narrative, mate. Push it out. And keep pushing it out. Win, lose, or draw. Because that's what we got to do, is keep the pressure on. You know what I'm saying? We have to keep going. What is all this flip-flopping and going at the gaffer? Do you not understand this gaffer's a yes man? End of story. Has no control. They never back this guy. They haven't bought profile players for him to play this Pep Guardiola brand of football. We're a counter-attacking team. That's why we decimated the Wolves and sent them packing, mate, and called it the non-in-you. Yeah? That's why, because we countered them. We weren't playing possession-based football. What are we doing here? We haven't got possession-based players, mate. Look at the state of the defence. Look at the goalkeeper. Look at the midfield. Oh, but we've got some great talent. And then we want to bring up, Jadon Sancho come on the pitch. And it was lacklustre. Listen, it's lacklustre. What does everyone want? What do you want us to be like? What do you want us supporters to be like? What? Enjoying that we've actually taken a burden off Manchester United? The high wages of 300 grand a week? The fact that he's a problematic player, the fact that he's not landed no minerals, and he looks lackluster. He doesn't look interested. He looks interested in just coming to London and trying to revive his career like a João Felix and every other fucking player that comes to our football club. Because it's just a great opportunity signing. It was made because they didn't pop their cherry to buy Victor Osimhen. And then they went and got Jane Sancho because it was one or the other. Let's have it right. It was one or the other. That's why Jane Sancho got done at the time it did, because Osimhen was never going to happen. Penny pinchers. So here we are sitting here now, and you want to blame the gaffer. It's pointless, mate. He's got no say. He's the biggest yes man. In fact, he is more of a yes man than any other of these club managers that we've had. You know what I'm saying? What we doing here, bruv? Poch lasted 1 year under Clownlake, being known as a yes man under Levy, and Levy was there for 5 years. That's what I call, unbearable. Unbearable. The circus was just too much, bruv. You know what I'm saying? He'd rather put himself in the cannon and shoot off, and shoot out of Chelsea, which he has done. We've got to address it, Rory. We've got to actually, you've got to put the pressure on if you love the club. I'm sure you love the club. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you love, you came out and said Haaland's only get 15 goals. The guy's an absolute machine. He's scoring back-to-back hat tricks now. I mean, he's just a joke. He's an absolute joke. He's not even human, bruv. Yeah. Your opinions stink. And we should be pushing Osimhen. We should have been pushing for an Ivan Toney. We should have been pushing for a striker. That's the narrative now. That is the narrative. And the whole core in the team. But you don't want to do that. You're not doing it enough. You want to come out and blame the gaffer. It's pointless. So stop doing it. The gaffer has no say at all. And that leads me on to this fella now. Thank you very much to one of my ultras, proper Chelsea. Let's have it right. So let's just land this one then.
People be like, Benson, shut up. You're an armchair fan. You live the other side of the world and you brown envelopes from the club. First things first. No, I'm not. This is all just flipping rubbish that people come out with because they've got no legitimate argument to come at and say, like, they disagree with an opinion or whatever. It's just cheap. It's pathetic.
I'll tell you what, it's like you sound like the pathetic. You know what I'm saying? The Paulsteins, the Fabrizio Romanos, it's all toxic positivity. Now, Mr. Hedges, which you might as well be like these hedge fund merchants. You know what I'm saying? The way that the PR is, the way that it's all positivity and it's all, I don't want to focus on the negatives. I want to keep it nice and clean. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to affect my channels. The reason I'm coming at you, and old Jennings is because you two are the largest platforms on YouTube. Combined, let's have it right. You're what? 650,000 subscribers. So when I'm saying, calling you lot out for being brown envelopes and pushing narratives that you shouldn't be pushing and pushing the true narrative, which is what I do, I'm going to call you lot out. So as you do on your video, let's do a similar thing, Benson. Let's do 6 reasons why Chelsea are run by clowns. Let's do that one. So let's land the damn minerals, Benson. Let's land the damn minerals. Number 1, they sacked our elite gaffer, Tommy T. They've since then gone through 3 gaffers, and now they're on to their 4th gaffer. That's 5 gaffers since their 2-year reign. All right? They've sold all of our Cobham talent, Mason Mount, Conor Gallagher. They're stripping everyone for the pound note, pure profit. They've stripped all of our real estate. And why did they do that? I'll educate you. Because they used FFP, mate. FFP as a smokescreen. They took our 2 hotels, sold them to a sister company, separate to Chelsea Football Club and Blueco. Let's have it right. They took our car park. They took our Cobham training ground. All right? They've stripped Cobham completely bare. They've taken Neil Bath, Jim Fraser. I can go on. They've exiled Trev Chalobah, exiled Sterling, exiled Chilwell. They've captained Enzo Fernandez, who's been clipped in 5K being outright racist, and made him captain. Let's have it right. Disgrace. We spent 1.5 billion. We don't have a core in our team. We don't have an elite goalkeeper. We don't have a replacement Thiago Silva. We don't have a good enough midfield. And we don't have a world-class striker. We haven't had a shirt sponsor for the 2nd season running. Now, I'm not being funny, fella, but what is there positive at our football club? They've kept our wage structure at 150 grand a week. They've stripped our Emma Hayes. They've stripped all Cobham DNA. The academy is just nothing to them. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know any football. We've got 2 Curry Newman, Stanley, Stuart Little mid-directors, AI scouting, data analytics to buy players. 150 grand cap on wages. We're buying unproven, high potential players. And we are out of the Champions League. We haven't won anything. We've spent the most money out of any club in Europe. They are worse than the Glazers, let's have it right. By far. And do you know what the icing on the cake is? I'll tell you what the icing on the cake, because I know you and Jennings, you have a little moan about the supporters and the atmosphere, and everyone wants to have their 10 pence about the atmosphere. Well, let's have it right. What do you think the supporters feel like? Don't forget the season tickets have gone up. Coaches gone up. Everything in the ground. They're actually selling away tickets on the black market for a third company. Yeah. To make profit there. They brought in this marketing guy now. What do you think? Shall I tell you the main fact? Clownlake, and that's how we address them, have sold the soul of Chelsea Football Club. The only soul left is the Chelsea supporters. But that's like a small minority now that go to the games. We've got the prawn eating sandwich merchants. We've got commercial galore, suits and boots, Instagrammers, TikTokers, vloggers, people that just go there for a chit chat to have it right. What atmosphere do you expect at the bridge, mate? Do you think that all the supporters are trusting this so-called process, a process that Clownlake don't even trust themselves because they're buying and selling players every single transfer window and they're trying to avoid FFP while feeding agenda on Roman Abramovich? And I hope you lot ain't those ones. Oh, well, Rory did. Rory did, didn't you, Rory? You fed an agenda on Roman Abramovich. That's right. Let's have it right. What about you, Benson? Did you feed an agenda on Roman Abramovich? I don't know. You'll have to answer that. But let's have it right. You should be pushing these narratives because let's say it for what it is. The negatives and the fuck-ups and the countless fuck-ups from the moment these clowns walk through the door. Oh, I forgot to mention Egg Barley and Meatloaf Bowley continuously going in and out the dressing room, dictating Jellyfish Potter, Jellyfish Pot, and now Jellyfish Enzo. They ain't a Roman Abramovich. They don't have the clout. They don't have the minerals. They don't have the mentality. There is no elite mentality. So when I come at you lot, I am saying to you, keep your standards where they should be at Chelsea, where they were left with Don Roman, where he left us a top 4 team, left us champions of the world. Let's have it right. Let's not forget that. We won the Champions League, and now our gaffer's coming out going, we're going to lose games. It's like normal now. Oh, we're going to concede a lot of goals. We won the Champions League 3 years ago. That's your lot mentality now. You wanted Tuchel out, Rory. Now you got Tuchel out, and look at. I told you, careful what you wish for. Benson, you need to land your minerals, son. You need to land it, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Tell your subscribers the truth. Stop all this fake positivity because you don't like negativity. Why is the truth deemed as negative? It's not. It's not. Sometimes, let's have it right, a few good men, you can't handle the truth. But you lot are going on like, I'm in the dark here, Al Pacino. You know what I'm saying? Scent of a woman. Let's have it right. He could smell the damn minerals if he couldn't see. Stop being blind as a bat, you lot. Yeah? And call it out for what it is. Call it out. We've got Andy Jacobs calling him Clownlake, mate. Andy Jacobs. He's landing it. Frank LeBeouf landing it. John Obi Mikel landing it. Taking Dean Mikel. Yeah? Why you lot not landing it? That's what I have to ask. Why? You want to get perks, gigs? It only looks like you're a pure out, bought out, sold out brown envelope. And all you care about is your clicks and making sure you sustain your income. That's all I see. And obviously, Jennings has got his gig at TalkSport. He might have to be careful. Maybe Rupert Murdoch got on the phone to Meatloaf Bowling Siri Merchant. They had a conversation. Yeah? Or the other way around, should I say. And old failed actor Jennings had to calm it down a little bit, With a little bit of luck, he can make it through the night. Well, I don't know. Is he going to make it through? Is his contract going to last at TalkSport? Let's have it right. Salute all the Minerals FC Ultras in here. Drinking all of that super glamour, because he's a long way from that super glamour. I haven't touched on half of these. I've exposed all these platforms, but you guys have got a responsibility. Let's have it right. And I don't want nothing from you. I don't want to work with you. There's nothing like that. I just want to send a message. That's all I'm saying. I'm just sending a message. Because how much more of this are you going to take? It's the third season. We're playing in Conference League. The mentality should be top 4 bare minimum. Otherwise, sack the gaffer, sack the 2 directors. In fact, how about Clownlake sack themselves and sell the club? Yeah? How about that? How about we push that now? Because it's too negative. It's too negative. No. The more pressure the supporters put, the pressure makes diamonds. Let's have it right. And we want diamonds at Chelsea. We want silver. We want silverware at Chelsea. We don't want a trophy in the eyes of Clownlake of, look at us, we've lowered our wage structure to 60 grand a week. Yeah, fantastic. Great. For all you little accountants, it's not feeding your pockets, mate. What do you care? I don't care what these clowns spend on transfer fees and on wages. I don't care. All I care about is bring me the elite minerals. Bring me world-class players to help these young kids. Where's this narrative? Where's the leadership aspect? We have to be leaders because it was the supporters' pressure, if you notice, that made them go and buy known names, established names like Neto, Felix, Sancho. But the only difference with Neto is he's injury prone, so no big clubs wanted to go in for him. And I'm glad we got him. Nah, that's my boy Neto. Where it's a bit stony. We love that. We got João Felix, who had a loan stint, and everyone was propping him like he's better than Mason Mount, better than Kai Havertz, better than this. Scored 4 goals, no assists. We couldn't pay his transfer fee, and we couldn't pay his wages. So have it right, because he was on 300 grand a week. And his transfer fee was 80 million at that time. Yeah, and he didn't want to stay. And they blamed it on Poch, that Poch didn't want him when Poch hasn't got a say on anything because he's a yes man. And if you believe that, then I know you're brown envelope. If you believe Pochettino had decisions and Enzo makes decisions on signings and who goes in and out, you're outright an absolute brown envelope because you can't be that stupid. You just can't be. Sancho, again, I've already explained on Sancho early on in the stream, so make sure you do watch from the start. But Sancho, they come to revive their career at Chelsea and come on what? A 5 + 1 year deal at 6 years at the age they are. They're made. They're lapping it up. And these death row contracts, by the way, that I forgot to mention, is putting them in a bit of a pickle to sell players. But yeah, everyone won't speak on and continue to speak on how Trev Chalobah has been treated when he's clearly our best defender. Clearly. It's disgusting. The way they treat Conor Gallagher. Forced him out. Mason Mount. But you lot had an agenda on Mace, obviously. You know. You turned it. Rory, I remember what you said after about Mason Mount. What, do you realise why Mason Mount was sold now? Has it come to fruition to you, mate? Has it come to fruition? Or you just wanted to just get the supporters on side because every Chelsea supporter, pretty much, the large percentage can't stand you, bruv. Yeah? To have it right. And I don't know about Benson. What the supporters think of him, but a lot of people are getting rattled. In fact, people are calling you a cancer, both of you, a cancer fan base because you have an influence. And when you have an influence, you have a responsibility. And I'm not trying to feed your ego. I'm just being real about it. You know what I'm saying? You see, my numbers aren't high. My subscribers ain't high, but my influence is tenfold, bruv. Yeah? Clownlake, where do you think it comes from? Where? Let's have it right. You're looking at him. Johnny fucking Minerals. And I ain't an ITK. And I've known a lot about these ownership. And I won't stop because it's the pressure that makes these clowns do what they do now, from now. We have to protest. It's trust the protest. We have to make them go out in the market and change this structure and this model, which I've been saying since Potter days. But no one wants to do that. You'd rather go, I'm really excited. I'm getting all giddy, you know, like you're watching Slosh Pot Wet and OnlyFans. Sorry, I know Benson's got a lovely dog and a nice missus and a lovely house. But you need to go surfing for a bit. Go surfing, bruv. Clear your mind, bruv. And failed actor Jennings, failed actor, innit? Now he's on TalkSport. Is it an act now, Rory, that we're not going to keep pushing the Clownlake out narrative because we beat Wolves 6-2? Come on, bruv. What are we doing here? Let's not muck around. So, lads, fellas, let's have it right. Let's be good fellas. Yeah? Let's be good fellas. Let's not have to go and dig it all up, you know, because they're going to turn it into condominiums. Let's have it right. And we don't want to hear about the onions and peppers and sauces and legs. That's a leg, you know, and a wing. We don't want that. Let's have it right. Yeah. Because right now it's back to life, back to reality. You understand me? Yeah. I just want the best for Chelsea. And if you do want the best for Chelsea and you're genuine about it, then let's have it right. Start talking the fucking truth and stop fobbing off your subscribers. Stop trying to be controversial. Just land it for what it is. Yeah? Just land it for what it is. And that goes to everyone, every platform out there. There's so many wrong platforms out there that I don't know what they are, and they're not even worth mentioning. But let's go for the most influential. However, there is one influential platform, and his name goes by the name of Eunice Talks Damn Minerals. Yeah? You know Eunice. So have it right. Eunice lands it. He ain't afraid. He's independent. He ain't bought. And he'll say it for what it is. And he's very level-headed. And he's very honest. And let's have it right. I know he does work with me and we do stuff together because we're on the same page. You know what I'm saying? So maybe you should be. Maybe you should be. And maybe we can actually make a change and a difference at Chelsea, because this Enzo guy is the biggest yes man and the less experienced yes man out of all the yes man we've had in Potter and Pochettino. You know what I'm saying? So have it right. And let's not forget Tommy T, what he said. What did he say? He said, you can have a process, but you've got to deal with it now. What's all this 5-year process? Is delusion, mate. What are you buying into here? Stop buying into it. It's a dream. It's a PR Happy Meal dream. Yeah? And you need to get it in the bin. Let's have it right. So, as I always say to you, yeah, that's all I've got to say, really. That's really all I've got to say. Yeah, that's all I've got to say. Salute to Don Roman, yeah, who made our club elite. These clowns are not dressing us as we should be. We're an elite club, but we're not being run like an elite club. And until we are, and until we get top 4 and we start challenging, then I don't want to hear any excuses from anyone. Absolutely anyone. Yeah? So, let's stop doing this.
You had to push the envelope out to get to that point. It's not just going to come. Not every single one's going to hit like that. You know, sometimes it's going to be like, that one wasn't for me. But, you know, it's part of the game. It's part of the game. I like to see the envelope pushed out. That's what I like to see.
It's all part of the game. Well, this is not a game. This is about our football club that we all love. You know what I'm saying? So let's get our club back. Let's reclaim our football club that has been gutted and buried. And I forgot to say, out of all of this, they stripped our entire Champions League winning team for this. So, let's have it right. Salute to everyone watching. Keep winning life. Smash that like button. Hit the subscribe button. And as always, put all your comments down below. Put all your comments down below. Clownlake out, because they ain't going to sort it out. So have it right. And always up the Chelsea. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Are you fucking having me on? Are you joking me right now? That's how deep. I'm not joking. I'm actually not joking. Shall I tell you why I'm not joking? Let's rewind. When the Minerals man says selector.
Greetings from Centre Parks, by the way. That's the background. I hope you're all well. This is just ridiculous, though, isn't it?
Are you fucking having me on? Are you joking me right now? That's how deep that. This is how far they reach. Let me smoke that for you, Siri Merchant. Yeah? Let me smoke that for you, Ted Lasso-Bowley. Yeah? You think you can fool us? You're a long way from Starbucks, mate. Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Let's have it right. Let's have it right.